My name is Albertina Ntlokwana from South Africa. I am a manager in training. Today I will be doing the ideology of MMM. The world we live in. The world is bad. It is inhuman, unfair, and unjust. It is filled with those who have harmful love for money. Why do bankers work less but earn so much more? Bankers don't even work that hard, but earn 100 times more than a worker. A banker and a worker can't be compared because bankers have power over money and are well connected. Workers aren't so connected. Bankers never run out of money. Workers get and keep their money with bankers who makes money in that way. Why do bankers work less but earn so much more? People work hard all their lives for billionaires and get low wages and pensions. Workers work hard with no rest to make sure they survive, but their efforts seem useless because they still struggle with debts. They are still in the bondages of financial slavery. They squeezed off their energy and health like a lemon and threw away in dustbins as a write-off. That's just how the world is. This cycle has been going even long before our grandparents existed and is still going on like that today. Why do bankers work less but earn so much more? But this is all wrong. Why should others have everything while others have nothing? Why should others live comfortable lives while others struggle to make ends meet? Why should there be inequality when it comes to our standards of living? We should all be equal. After all, we have the same rights. We should all have the opportunity to work for good salary. We should all have the opportunity to live a good life at least. So what is money? Money is no longer a measure of labor, but is now a tool used by government to hold us all as slaves. We are all slaves of money and those who print money. I mean, we are really nothing without money. We all need money to survive and maintain a normal life. Nothing is for free. Without money, the world will collapse, and this is also the reason we need to work so that we will build a better society. The whole financial world is a pyramid. Yes, it is. And the U.S. Federal Reserve is at the top of it because they create as much dollars as they want. They adhere to their own internal rules and regulations. For example, rules that prevent them from printing too many dollars to prevent complete devaluation of the currency. The lower levels of the pyramid are central banks of all other countries and the national banks of these countries. The US Fed influences the amount of banknotes printed in countries. Because if these countries don't have money printed, their currency become inconvertible, therefore causing those countries to be turned out from the IMF. How do banks deceive people? Banks charge interest on loans given out. They charge people money for storing their money at the bank. They multiple money in the bank. Those who owe money to bank become slaves to the banks because they have to pay off their loans to the banks with interest. This makes debts suffer financially, and this financial will be passed on from generation. Financial apocalypse is the only thing that can free us from the chain of financial slavery. How do banks deceive people? Banks charge interest on loans given out. They charge people money for storing their money at the bank. They multiple money in the bank. Those who owe money to the banks become slavery to the banks because they have to pay off their loans to the banks with interest. This makes debtors suffer financially, and this financial will be passed on from generation. Financial apocalypse is the only thing that can free us from the chain of financial. What does MMM stand for? MMM Global is a mutual aid fund or financial social network. It is a voluntary association of millions and millions of people who rebel against financial slavery and have declared war against the Fed and banks. MMM enlightens the world about the greed of banks who have no other choice but no deposit their money into banks. MMM is the alternative and solution with the principle today. I help you, tomorrow you help me. When you put your money in MMM, it goes to those who really need it, e.g. poor people, retirees, the disabled, etc.